Morning everyone, welcome to another spring day in Northeast Michigan. It's 20 degrees out and about 10-mile-an-hour winds, and it's cold. So today I'll be working on my trailer. Actually it'll be this afternoon once it warms up to about 50 degrees like it's supposed to, because the trailer's got to be halfway in the garage and halfway out of the garage because it won't fit all the way in the garage. So I'm going to head for home and wait for it to warm up, and then as soon as it warms up we'll get started on that trailer. Okay, finally working in the garage now. I had a bunch of other stuff. I just never got to be out here as soon as I wanted to. But the toolbox here, this lid right here, this top, on the inside, I'm going to paint that because Randy from Countryside Vlogs suggested I do that because when he put his toolboxes on his trailer, he opened up the lid and the sun would reflect off that and blind him. So I'm going to use his suggestion and paint it because it ain't going to take nothing to do it anyhow. So I'm just going to tape it off because I have weather stripping I want to put around the outside lip because there isn't any. And I want to try to keep everything as dry as possible. So I'm just going to tape off the outside edge, spray that all off, wait for it to dry, and then put the weather stripping on and mount the toolbox. So, but while I'm waiting for the lid to dry on the toolbox, I'm going to go get my trailer and bring that in. So let's get this done. It's not going to take much at all. All I'm using is cheap Ace Hardware paint. So it's going to be inside this toolbox, and I don't really care. Yeah, I could have scuffed it all off and everything, but like I said, this is... Okay, so this is what I got going on with my trailer. I have this old box that I built a few years ago with all the odds and ends and everything, but everything's getting banged around. It's all tight in there and I need more room. So that's what I'm going to be taking this off. And I'm also going to be cutting this whole board down to about right here, because the toolbox is going to sit probably about halfway down on this fender there someplace, because it is 4 feet long, so somewhere around in there. So that'll help support it, and then I also got to paint this fender before I put the box on, because it needs to be painted and I just never got around to it. So today I'm going to paint it and take care of it from there. So I'm going to quick pop these lights out since everything's going to be painted. I don't want these things green. Pull the light itself out. And pull the grommet out. There. And before I paint it, I'm going to scuff it up just a little bit so the paint will hold. Okay, since I'm waiting for the paint to dry on the trailer, I'll put the weather stripping in the toolbox here. Get that all done, I won't have to worry about that. Then we'll mount the board and the toolbox. I just went with the thin bead of weather stripping because it just has to seal this little bit here, which is about 1/2 inch wide at the most. So I'm not too concerned about it. Mostly to keep the dust out, a little bit of the rain, because we're not in the rain too often, but every now and then we get stuck. Okay, I pretty much got this thing mounted. I had to flip this around because they had this lip facing inside, and then I had to bend it out to get it to go by the lip here. Because what was happening, when you closed it, all you had to do was push it on the side, and you could open the lid up with it going the other direction. So now you can't. This is not as firm as I wanted. It's pretty firm back here, but kind of a little wobbly, but of course the whole trailer is kind of wobbling too, so it may be okay, I'm not sure. Just have to see how it works. It does hang over on the inside a little bit farther than I wanted, but I can't really put it out any farther out because then I'll get pulled over for it being too far over the trailer. So I just don't want to have anything more hanging out there than I have to. So I think that box is going to work out pretty good where it's at. Like I said, it sticks in the trailer a little bit farther than I wanted to, but that's okay. We'll work around just to be a little more cautious, I guess, pulling in on a trailer. I might add a couple pieces of angle iron to it later on. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens, how this works out in the next few weeks when we get rolling here. So that is going to be the end of my video for today. Thank you for watching and subscribing. If you check out the links in the description box below, we greatly appreciate it. Everybody have a good evening, and we will see you on the next one.